I was born December 20th, 1922. I was born in Owatonna, Minnesota. My parents lived on a farm 2 miles west of Hope, Minnesota. I joined the National Guard first in 1938 at age 15. So in February 10th, 1941, we were the National Guard. All the National Guard units in the United States were put into federal service. We took the place of our Army. We were the Army. There were 28 divisions in the United States that were put into federal service. And the next thing, we were shipped down to Camp Claiborne, Louisiana. Muddy, clay, and everything. And this was in February. And rain, mud, and we had to go through up and down training, rifle range, and by golly, in June we were over with that, and then we were going to train Selective Service. That we had the United States started a Selective Service and drafting. Pearl Harbor was toward the end of December there, and then by the time I came back for my 15 days, man, we were in 1942. So in January, go to Fort Dix, waiting for a ship to come in to haul us overseas. So toured New York City. We were up on the top of the Statue of Liberty and Times Square, anything that was important. So when we got to Londonderry, we were supposed to land in Londonderry. I didn't know that till later, but it was so loaded with ships in there that had been damaged somehow by U-boats or anything else. They didn't have room for the big ship that I was in. So we landed in Glasgow, Scotland, and got on smaller boats and came across the Irish Channel there to London there. And we got off there, went down to Armagh, and that's where the 135th Infantry Regiment parked, stayed in Armagh.
Can you tell me a bit about when you came to Northern Ireland then? What did you think of it?
Oh, it was freedom. You guys are right on level with the United States as far as the way you think, and I like that. Complete blackout there was. That they were bombing Belfast at that time. So when we walked around, we had to walk around in pairs at night, and we carried these blackout flashlights. We weren't allowed to carry weapons. But that flashlight was a pretty good weapon in itself. We were walking down the streets of Lurgan there, and we heard music on a Saturday night. Dance music. Saxophone led all the dance music. And we followed the music and finally found an outdoor upstairs stairway. Completely, everything blacked out. You can't imagine what it's like to walk around and just feel for things. And we went up those stairs and opened another door in, and man, there we stood, aghast. There were people dancing up there. And man, I just love to dance. So I was standing there, just a goggle, and this young lady came up to me, and she says, "Welcome. Did you come up to dance?" I says, I didn't even know there was a dance on. I says, "But I love to dance." Well, she says, "My name is Nan, Nan, Moody, Moody. And she says, "I'll dance with you." So we would always meet at the dance floor. We never took her home or anything, but we'd dance. And every Saturday night we'd come up there to the dance.